Prior to her current assignment, she was the founding leader of the Planetary Exploration Science Technology Office and the lead program executive for the Simplex Rideshare program for planetary science. All right, yeah, we got to give some quiet and respect. Just then you can get back to talking. It won't be too long. Dr. Mercer has managed a broad portfolio of space-related technology development projects, including technologies to explore icy moons, advanced scientific instruments, flexible solar arrays, energy storage systems, and adaptive engine technologies. She's developed her optical techniques to measure fluid properties in aerospace facilities and holds 2 patents in optical instrumentation. She received numerous awards, including the Rotary National Award for Space Achievement, NASA Glenn Outstanding Leadership Award, and NASA Exceptional Engineering Achievement Medal. So, Carolyn, come on up. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you very much for that. I think that my intro was longer than my talk here. So is there anybody here who has a payload that they would like to get to the surface of the moon? Yay, I'm so glad you stuck around for this last part. Very briefly, so I'm the Chief Technologist in NASA Science. We run experiments all the time. We are running this experiment for a challenge, not a contract, not a grant, it's a prize. And there's 2 topics for this prize. One is on climate science, but the other one is for lunar payloads. What's interesting and different about this challenge is that, yeah, if you win, you get 100K, and that's nothing to sneeze at, that's really nice. But we have 0 illusions that that 100K is going to allow you to get your payload to the surface of the moon. So what we're doing is engaging the VC, the venture capital community, and the philanthropic communities, because guess what? Philanthropists think that it is a humanitarian good to send stuff to the surface of the moon. Can't explain it, but it exists, and we're trying to tap into that. So in 2020 and in 2021, we did this experiment with the Entrepreneurs Challenge, different topics, mass specs, quantum sensors, that kind of thing. We made 15 awards back then. Collectively, those folks have raised almost $300 million, okay? So again, climate science and lunar payloads are the topics this year. If you're interested, it's like a 5-page proposal. It's due at the end of June. We're going to be selecting 20 winners to invite to write a little bit longer proposal. And then it all culminates at a in-person pitch day at the Tech Connect conference in November in Washington Harbor, which is populated with venture capitalists and other funding sources. Yes, question. The only eligibility that's needed to apply is you have to be a US person or organization. Open to everybody. You can be 12 years old, right? But you do have to be US, it's NASA money, right? If you win, if you become one of those 20 that we select, you get $16,000, and that'll cover your travel expenses and your ability to write your longer proposal. And we will also team you up with NASA experts who will describe to you the kinds of things that we're looking for. The judging for the lunar payloads, relevance to either NASA's Moon to Mars objectives or the planetary science decadal, those are really broad topics, okay? And also credibility about being able to be accommodated onto somebody's lunar lander. So that's it. I have a little table over there. Please come to me with questions, scan the QR code, or just Google NASA Entrepreneurs Challenge. And thank you very much for your time.